In 2004, a woman walked into a gas station just off Highway 9, bought a pack of cigarettes, and asked the clerk what time it was. 9 minutes later, her car was found running in the parking lot. She was never seen again. That's a story for another day. First, let me tell you why this channel exists. The origin. More than a century before that disappearance, a writer faced a very different problem. In the 1870s, Lewis Carroll, the author of Alice in Wonderland, kept waking up in the middle of the night with ideas he didn't want to lose. The problem was simple. The room was dark. To write anything down, he had to light a candle. But by the time the match was struck and the flame caught, the idea was often gone. So Carroll came up with a solution. He created a small card with a grid of square holes cut into it. He would place it over a blank sheet of paper and write through the openings, guiding his hand even in complete darkness. The result looked strange to anyone else, but it worked. The device allowed him to capture thoughts before they disappeared. He called it the Nyctograph, literally night writing, a way to preserve ideas that only seemed to arrive after the lights were out. And that's the idea behind this channel, because some things only get written down in the dark. The note, a detective scribbles at 2 in the morning while staring at a case that refuses to make sense. The final page of a diary, a witness statement buried in a forgotten file, a missing person report submitted by a family still waiting for answers years later. These are the stories that survive in fragments, and this is where those fragments get read back. What to expect. Every video here focuses on a single story, a cold case, a disappearance, an unexplained event, something that happened in the real world and never received a complete answer. No dramatic reenactments, no manufactured suspense, no theories presented as facts, just the record, the timeline, the evidence, and the moments where the story stops making sense. We'll start at the beginning, follow the facts where they lead, and examine what's known and what's still missing. New stories are published every Thursday, and if you're the kind of person who finds yourself reading one more page before bed, searching for one more clue, or wondering about the questions that never got answered, you'll probably feel at home here. Remember the woman from the gas station in 2004? The one who asked the clock what time it was? Her story is next, because what the clock remembered and what nobody else did may be the most important detail in the entire case. And that's where we begin,